I will protect you.
Hey guys, Jeff here with Ghost Knight Gaming, and we are introducing another Smite god, and today it is the Egyptian goddess Isis. Let's take a look at her abilities, and then we're going to get out there into the fray. So, Funeral Rites. She shares additional mana and hit point per second with nearby allies. For every player death she witnesses, her aura gains an additional stack. So basically she just adds extra healing to everybody. That's pretty cool. Wing Gust is a line ability. She flaps her wings, gaining increased movement speed with no back pedal penalty, which is great. So moving backwards and forward, she'll get no penalty on that. And sending forth 4 Wing Gusts in a line, each dealing magical damage to all targets in their path. And she's immune to root and knockback, which is good for not getting stuck. Spirit Ball. This is a great ability. Sends forth a ball of spirit energy. As the ball travels, it gains power up to an extra 50% at maximum range. At any time, you can activate the ability to detonate the ball, dealing magic damage and stunning enemies. So this one's really great for the stun ability. So Dispel Magic. She silences enemies in her target location, and they lose a portion of their magical protection and are slowed. So you can kind of screw them up here. And any allies in her funeral rites aura gain magical protections. So they actually get tougher. Circle Protection. She plants her staff on her target location for 5 seconds. So everybody in the area takes less damage. That's an ally. Which the rage charges up the staff. If you activate the staff again, it explodes and deals damage. So, alright, so let's play around with these. We're going to grab the stun. More likely so being a mage. I wanna kind of improve how often she uses her abilities. So I want to reduce cooldown, and I also want to increase my magic per second. Is doing both gives me a chance to both cast spells more often and take advantage of them. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. Oh, nobody to play with. Okay, so let's take a look at Wing Gust. Oh, there we go. We got somebody to Wing Gust. Let's put this right here because our guys are looking a little rough. So silence everybody, get them to leave us alone, and then healing. Healing is great. Healing is great. Okay. So we'll see what happens as her damage starts to build up. Oh, I should not be sitting in that. Now let's silence. Oh, no, I needed them in the radius when I activated it to actually get the silence. Okay, time to die as opposed to go. Alright, so we're going to start buying upgrades. You know, it almost goes without saying, I like picking up the magic protection or magic power and that. Anyway, because I like working up towards Kronos' Pendant. That's a great one for cooldown and magic per second. Then I buy the second one in there. Both actually are highly beneficial. So the great thing about that Wing Gust there is, alright, so we stun those guys. Oh, no, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool at all. Okay, I gotta get away from that assassin. Not only did he slow me, but I think he took out all my protections, so that's not exactly a particularly cozy spot to be when you're a mage. I mean, I'm not gonna have a ton of hit points at any given point here, so I gotta be careful. Actually, even her basic attack isn't too bad because her third swing on the basic attack hits a wider area. So for that, you know, dealing with minions and that's pretty beneficial. So okay, let's get in here, see if we can stun some people. Nope. Okay, so we'll just minion control for now. We want to save our protection till we really need it. Alright, so we're going to use the circle here. Okay, we're going to stun him. Silence him. Let's see if we can hit him. Come on. Oh, right, there we go. So we got Guan Yu on his way out. So he wasn't able to get back and start healing yet. Our gold is built up a fair bit. Actually, by the time I get back there, I should be able to fully upgrade to Chiron, or Kronos's, whatever it's called. Yeah, that thing. The thing that I'm going to be using shortly. Okay, so I want to keep building up Wing Gust because it's probably going to be my most effective damage maker. This one has the stun has other benefits. A lot of times with good timing you're going to be able to prevent enemies from escaping or from them being able to do things like that. Okay, it's time to go. We're going to silence... Oh, okay, I was going to silence him to protect her, but she was able to move out of his range. So... silencing him would have been great if he was preparing to use a leap or something similar, because we want to stop him from being able to use that to finish giving chase. A good stun or a good silence at the right moment completely stops an enemy from being able to do whatever they were planning on doing, whether that's you know, leaping on an enemy, activating an ultimate, or even just escaping. So, you know, all of those are good ways to... Okay, so we're gonna stun those two. So yeah, stun him, and then Arachne is able to get that kill. So, there's a benefit behind timing your stuns, so that you can stop enemy movement on the battlefield. You know, stop them as they're trying to escape a tower, say playing Conquest or something like that, so that the tower can finish them off, that kind of thing. You don't necessarily have to be the guy that does all the damage, but as long as they fall down at the end, that's what's going to matter, alright? Oh, I wanted to activate that. Oh, I'm actually going to activate my staff while I'm in the middle of a pickle. There we go. So odds are, once my magic damage actually goes up, I might actually get pretty scary here, especially with Wing Toss. Silence. Oh. All right, except against that Guardian, because Guardians. Okay, time to use that as an opportunity to escape, because otherwise I'm about to go down. All right, so we're gonna finish upgrading Wing Gust, and then we're gonna go and hopefully, we're close. We got at least the second tier. Oh, I have a relic I can buy. So, I really like grabbing meditation. Initially, I was trying to grab Sanctuary in that, but I'm not good enough with the timing on Sanctuary to really, truly benefit from its use. Stun those guys back there. Try to silence him. Okay, so we're gonna give chase. See if we can help finish him off. Okay, so there we go. He goes down. Our circle of protection is ready. Oh, okay, they were too far away. Hey. Let's see if we can help out our team there. That's not doing too bad there. Okay, so we've got quite the foray to get into. Now, if we activate it early, it actually does damage, but we have to let it actually build up a bit. Okay, so take out a couple of guys there. There we go. Stun him, she finishes him off. It looks kind of pretty. So, I mean, so far we're doing pretty good. As long as we don't let ourselves get surrounded, we're ready with a silence when we need it. And we're going to stun him so he can't go anywhere. And away we go. So, I'm sure some people that are watching realize, okay, so he's playing against easy AI. And I've done a couple of demos with this, just kind of with my friends and stuff like that. Playing about with this, just to show, oh, hey, this is what this guy can do. The great thing about doing it, and I mean, you can work up to the higher level practice, you know, before you start playing against players. But the big thing is, if you make it so hard for yourself that you don't have time to think about it, you don't have time to really figure out what they can do, because you're kind of too busy dying to really see what their full potential is, and you kind of make decisions based off that. right? You make the decision based off the fact that, oh, hey, you know, I'm just dying, so I'm just going to pick whatever to get myself back out there. You don't really have time to refine what you plan to do because, yeah, you're kind of too busy getting your ass handed to you by whatever you're taking on, because the medium AI is challenging. I'm not going to lie. So it's great once you've gotten to that point where, okay, I've got this character, I've been working on him for a while, now it's time to really figure out how to do what I do. But to initially learn how to play a character, playing against easy AI, they're tough enough that, yeah, you'll get killed if you aren't careful. But you'll start to see certain combat patterns that you may be able to work against. A human player is definitely going to be considered really different, but I've had games... Oh, this is a bad spot to be in. There we go. I've had actual played games, and sadly I have footage from one, but the recording died. I accidentally deleted that one, so I have no proof, sorry. You just have to believe me. Where the game I played, and my stats can show it, looked pretty similar to the actual AI match I put up afterwards to show my friend exactly what I had done with that character. And this was a match with Miza, where I basically kind of owned the other players, and it was a bloodbath in my favor, but it was unreal. So I like the AI training. It gives you time to master. Wow, we've actually been beating them relatively quickly, and I just haven't been paying attention. I'm too busy talking to you guys. That I have plenty of gold to buy stuff, but it's actually not going to matter much because they're not winning this. We're going to beat them quite handily, and I didn't even need to fully upgrade her. So that's one disadvantage of doing it on the harder difficulties. Now, if you want to really fully test gear, play Conquest, play Joust, and that the matches are longer, so you have a better opportunity to really see what your gear can do. I really like these upgrades here. All right, I'm gonna grab that one. To really fully upgrade your gear to see what gear works, and you'll find that you may have to tweak your gear a little bit to tailor more towards, say, a Conquest play or something like that. And once I get through all the God introductions, or as many as I can, at this current juncture, I'm going to go over the play modes so you guys can kind of see what the different game modes outside of Arena look like. So, but yeah, so there's Isis, stunning, buffing, and just kind of getting some damage into the fray is a great way to use Isis. Big one is that stun. That stun is going to be the most frustrating thing for your foes and the most useful thing for your allies by far. Because if you can stop them for your assassins and warriors to catch up, then they're in trouble. And it's got a really good range. So, I mean, you can also screw them up when they're trying to be defensive. Oh, here I am, I'm trying to defend my tower. And then you know, oh, I don't know, just stun some guy right in the tower, jump in, dive into that tower, kill them, get the tower destroyed, and away you go, and it's thoroughly frustrating. All right, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again for another Smite introduction.